Hi guys, I don't know about you, but due dates in my course are a pretty big deal. They keep the students on track. It auto grades for me, so I don't have to enter zeros whenever we've passed whatever the student has to do. And it really allows the students to use their calendar and their homepage in Canvas. So I had to come up with a way so that my kids could have their appropriate due dates, and that gets really weird with students starting in different ops. So what I did is I went to settings, I went to sections, and I created two new sections. So the nice thing in math is we really only have kids either starting in sprint 1 or kids starting in sprint 2. And if for some bizarre reason I get kids starting in sprint 3, then I can add that section as well. Now, the reason that I added these sections is that I'm then able to give due dates by sprint. So if you look at all of my students, you'll see that they don't only have the opt they're in, but they so here, let's have it do that again because it didn't bring up just my students. Okay, so if you look at my students, anyways, if you look at my students, you will see that it has the opt they're assigned to, and it has the sprint that they're in. So I need that sprint because when I come to each of my assignments, and as you go down, you'll see how it says multiple due dates here on my assignment. And if you click over it, you could see my sprint 1 students have an assignment of August 23rd. But my sprint 2 students have an assignment, a due date of September 30th. So all I did was I came into here. I went into each assignment and I clicked assign to. I put sprint 1 and I put the due date that they were given, and then this was the date the first day of school when they were allowed to see it. So they couldn't see until the first day of school, and then it's due on the 23rd. Or for first, and then I click add. If you click add, you can add as many of these as you want. So and then I'll say for my students starting sprint 2, well, they don't get to see this assignment or turn it in until the 27th, but then their due date is the 30th. And I did that for each of my assignments, and that allowed me due dates for each of my students. So instead of having one due date, I have two based